Hello friends, welcome back to channel. My name is Shirag and let's be honest. Have you been using ChatGPT just like Google? Just typing the random prompt and expecting ChatGPT to come up with the perfect answer? Well then I absolutely hate to say this, but you have been using ChatGPT in absolutely wrong way. And that is the reason why you are not getting the kind of answers you are expecting from ChatGPT. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to talk about some of the common mistakes people make while using ChatGPT, how to fix those mistakes, and a simple formula that can 10x your ChatGPT results starting from today. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you a bonus power tip and a ChatGPT cheat sheet to bring your ChatGPT game to the next level. Hello friends, my name is Chirag and I make videos on AI tools, productivity tools and tech gadget reviews. If you're new here, then please subscribe to this channel. So here are the top 7 mistakes people make while using ChatGPT due to which they are not getting the proper results. Mistake number 1. Sometimes people write very vague prompt, something like write me a business plan. Now, how can you expect a ChatGPT to write a business plan for you without knowing anything about you, about your background, about your business, about your expectation? So, in order to get the right business plan from ChatGPT, you need to give a proper prompt. So, instead of saying write me a business plan, say something act as a startup consultant. I'm starting a ready to eat healthy food brand for health conscious people. I need a simple business plan with target audience, revenue model, MVP features, and marketing channel. And suddenly you get something actually useful. But will it be a perfect output? Absolutely no. It is very less likely that right in the first prompt you get the perfect output from ChatGPT. But we will talk about how to make this output perfect or near to perfect in the later part of this video. For now, let's talk about the mistake number 2. And the mistake number 2 is asking questions without any context. ChatGPT, just like any human being, love the context. If you ask a question with proper context, with proper background, just like an expert, ChatGPT can also give you a better response. So, writing a simple prompt like make a YouTube video script. Do you think ChatGPT can create a proper script based on this short information? Rather, write a prompt like you are a YouTube expert, create a 10-minute script for beginner who want to learn how to start a YouTube channel, focusing on the common mistakes and pro tips, and see the difference. It will be huge. But as I said, again, this might not be the perfect result, but again, we'll talk about how to make this result perfect. But for now, let's talk about mistake number 3, and that is expecting the perfect output right in the first prompt. Yes, many times people get frustrated if they don't get the proper output right in the first prompt and they feel like ChatGPT is useless. But that's not the case. In order to get the perfect answer from ChatGPT, you need to keep asking, you need to give feedback, you need to argue with ChatGPT, you need to debate with ChatGPT. Just consider ChatGPT like an expert human being, a person who is subject matter expert. Now, when you go to any expert, you give them context, you talk about the background, you provide them information, then the expert come up with some information, then you again ask the question, then you again give some feedback, then you argue with the expert, you debate with the expert, but at the end your goal is to get the best output from the expert. ChatGPT works in somewhat the similar way. Don't expect the perfect answer right in the first prompt. Rather, after every response you get from ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to refine it, to make it even better, to make it more detailed, to make it more professional, to make it more creative, to make it more casual. So whatever changes you think you want, or whatever way you think the response is not as per your expectation, tell ChatGPT, give it the feedback so that it can come with even polished, even defined, and a better response. And next mistake, there is mistake number 4, which is not assigning the role. And this is one of the most common mistakes that people make while using ChatGPT. Sometimes people give some prompt like, give me the fitness advice for weight loss. Now, anyone can give you fitness advice and advice on how to lose weight. Even if you talk to some unhealthy people, they can also give you advice on how to lose weight. But do you want to trust their advice? Or do you want to trust people who can give you advice in such a way that can lead to some positive results without any kind of side effect? So rather than asking a question like this, assign ChatGPT a proper role and then ask the question. For example, as a certified fitness coach specialized in fat loss for busy professionals, create a 30 minutes daily workout and simple vegetarian diet plan to help reduce 10 kgs weight. So when you assign ChatGPT a role, give them proper context, proper information, you get the targeted expert level response that you expect from ChatGPT. Next is mistake number 5, which is not using step by step approach. Yes, ChatGPT has got capability to break down everything and explain each and every response that it is giving you. So, while using ChatGPT, especially for some of the very complex and technical subject, try to break down things, try to go for step-by-step approach. For example, rather than asking ChatGPT, explain me about quantum computing. Now, if you ask a prompt like this, ChatGPT can go very technical. ChatGPT has got a lot of information about quantum computing. It will give you all the technical data, all the detailed information using a lot of jargons. But will it be easy for you to understand? No. Rather than this, you can give prompt something like explain quantum computing like I'm 10 years old using simple analogies and short examples, and you see the result. It would be very simple without the use of a lot of jargons and technical information. And trust me, this way it would be easy for you to understand a lot of things which otherwise could be very difficult for you to understand. With that, we come to the next mistake, which is mistake number 6, which is ignoring formatting and constraints. Guys, remember, as I said, ChatGPT is a very powerful AI tool, and it is not just a content writer. It has capacity to do a lot more things in terms of formatting, in terms of designing. So for example, rather than saying, write me a blog on how to earn passive income. Now, if you write a prompt like this, even then a ChatGPT will write a blog for you, but it will not be the kind of blog that you are expecting from ChatGPT. So rather than that, write a prompt like, write 1,000+ words blog in a personal style, friendly tone, bullet points, conversational style blog on how to earn passive income. Now, this is a very simple prompt. Again, you can even refine it further in the way you want your blog to be written, and then you see the kind of result that you get from ChatGPT. In this case, you can control the format, you can control the tone, you can control the language it uses, you can control the length, you can control almost everything that you get from ChatGPT. You can also create a tables using ChatGPT. You can give a simple prompt like create a table with 3 columns and 6 rows to write comparison analysis between stock investment and mutual fund investment with 5 points comparison, and it will create a comparison table for you. See how much you can get done from ChatGPT if you give the right prompt. With that, we come to the final mistake number 7, that is not using the system instructions. Now, this is only applicable to people who are using ChatGPT 4 or ChatGPT Plus. There is a feature in ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT Plus where you can give a system instructions to ChatGPT so that every time when you give any prompt, it will by default follow those instructions. For examples, you can assign a permanent role to ChatGPT. For example, you can tell ChatGPT that whenever I ask you any question, always act as a YouTube coach and give me answer accordingly. Now, this way, whenever you ask any prompt, every time you don't need to assign the roles to the ChatGPT, it will end up saving a lot of time. And sometimes you might end up forgetting to assign the roles, and instead of getting random output, since you have already assigned the role, you always get a proper output, because by default every time ChatGPT will act as a YouTube coach before give you the answer to that prompt. So that were the 7 common mistakes people make while using ChatGPT. Now we'll talk about my simple formula that can 10x your ChatGPT results starting from today. Yes, if you guys implement this formula, that you can instantly see the difference in the kind of output you get from ChatGPT. And the formula is role plus context plus goal plus format plus tone plus constraints. Yes. So whenever you give a prompt to ChatGPT, use these 6 instructions very clearly, and then you can see a huge difference in the output you get from ChatGPT. Let's take an example. Act as a startup mentor. I'm launching a ready-to-eat healthy food product for health-conscious people, especially busy working professionals. Suggest 10 low-cost marketing ideas I can implement within 30 days, written in a simple language, in bullet points, no jargon, and a friendly tone. If I break down this prompt, then I have told ChatGPT who to act as, what the situation is, who is your target audience, what you want, how you want it to be presented, and the style that you prefer. So this is where ChatGPT really shines and give you the desired response. But even after writing this perfect prompt, you might not get the perfect output. You still need to refine the output. And let me tell you how exactly we are going to refine the output. So let's talk about some of the bonus tips that can improve your ChatGPT output right from today. And the bonus tip number 1 is chain of thought prompting. As I said earlier, ChatGPT is capable of breaking down everything and give you the logic behind the response that it gives you, but you need to ask for it. For example, ask ChatGPT, walk me through the step by step how you would approach on this marketing strategy. Now, this makes ChatGPT think in sequence, producing more logical output. It will break down everything in parts and give logical reasoning explanations for each and every part, which can give you more clarity and help you with the counter questions or argument to make the result even better. Tip number two, and that is multiple personas. Yes, when you assign a role to ChatGPT, you can assign multiple personas or multiple roles to ChatGPT and give different output as per the each persona so that you can compare the output from two different experts. For example, you can tell ChatGPT to act as a business coach and a financial consultant and give output from both of their perspective. Or you can tell ChatGPT to act as a certified fitness coach and a dietitian. This way you get two perspectives from two different experts and compare their output, and this can help you to come up with the best possible solutions for the problem that you have. Tip number three is feedback loop. As I said earlier, whenever you get a response from a chat GPT, it might not be the perfect response. You need to give it feedback to get the best output. So every time you get any output from chat GPT, don't even get frustrated because it was not as per your expectation. Rather, give feedback to ChatGPT and try to get even better output. If there is something which is missing, you can tell ChatGPT to add it. Or if it's something different, you can tell ChatGPT, it will again change it. If it is something is not as per your expectation, then clear your expectation so that ChatGPT can give you a proper answers as per your expectation. And even if you think the answer looks or the response looks pretty okay, even then give more feedback and try to make it even better. You can simply say, okay, it looks good, but make even longer, or make it shorter, or you can say make it more professional, or you can say make it more casual. So there are a lot of ways, a lot of changes that you can suggest ChatGPT to do. You get multiple responses. Sometimes you can combine different things from different responses, and you can come up with the best resolutions that you need from ChatGPT. Last tip, which is tip number four, that is formatting request. As I said earlier, ChatGPT is not just a content writer. It is very powerful and it has got a lot of formatting capabilities. As I said, you can tell ChatGPT to write it in a table. You can tell ChatGPT to write in an Excel format. You can tell ChatGPT to design something for you. You can tell it to make it in a graphic format, in a coding, in an embedded format. There are a lot of ways in which you can get output from ChatGPT. There are a lot of people, they give prompt to ChatGPT, get the output, then copy and paste that output to some different software for formatting. Now, this way you end up wasting a lot of time once you got the output, but again, you'll have to format it in a different software. Rather than wasting that time, tell ChatGPT, because it is already capable of doing what you can do, kind of formatting that you can do, ChatGPT can also do in much less time. And you end up saving a lot of time by telling ChatGPT to give you output in your desired format. So the possibilities are endless. And with that, it's time for the most important bonus power tip. So there is one very important way in which you can instantly change the way you get output from ChatGPT. Even if you don't know anything about ChatGPT, anything about prompting, you can still get amazing output from ChatGPT instantly. How? Let's talk about it. Let's say you don't know anything about prompt. Even after trying a lot, you're not able to come up with the right prompt, or you're not able to get the proper response from ChatGPT, then there is a very simple workaround for it. Whatever output you want, rather than giving the prompt, tell ChatGPT to write the prompt for you. Yes, it is that simple. ChatGPT can write a perfect prompt for you. Now, using that prompt that ChatGPT has written, you can get the much better output from ChatGPT. Let's say, for example, rather than giving some vague prompt like write a script for YouTube video on how to start a YouTube channel, tell ChatGPT to help you write a prompt first. For example, tell ChatGPT that I want to start a YouTube channel, so suggest me a prompt to write a YouTube script as a YouTube coach on video on how to start a YouTube channel. And here is the prompt. The ChatGPT will come up with a very detailed prompt with all the information that is actually needed in the video. And now, using the same prompt, you can get much better script for the YouTube video or whatever your query is. Using the prompt from ChatGPT, you can get much better response than using any vague prompt that you usually give to ChatGPT. So if you have been typing a random question in ChatGPT and not getting proper answers, then now you know why. What exactly is the problem? So as I said, use rule, give context, give more feedback, brainstorm with ChatGPT to come up with the best solution. And when nothing works, tell ChatGPT to write a prompt for you. And this way you can try to get the best output from ChatGPT. So now, as I said earlier, if you instantly want to level up your ChatGPT game, then I have designed a free ChatGPT prompt cheat sheet for you, which includes my personal prompt formula, 15 ready to use templates, and a bonus pro level tip. And everything for absolutely free. Just click the link in the description and get your ChatGPT free cheat sheet today. And trust me, using these prompts, you can instantly level up your ChatGPT game starting from today. And yes, if you found this video helpful, then please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video and share it with your friends. And most importantly, please comment below your favorite prompt of ChatGPT. I want to see how creatively you come up with the ChatGPT prompts. Till then, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.